All right. So, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. I've been thinking about him. Mainly because the internet has been talking about Colby, how he's handling the Joaquin Buckley fight. Mixed reviews. Some people have Colby Glazers. Other people have Colby haters. I think that, obviously he was picking up traction, but Joaquin Buckley was running him down in that fight. Even in the second and third round, Colby needs to think about hanging it up. But Masvidal, who was supposed to hang it up a long time ago, is coming back. And all my opinion, I don't think Masvidal needs to, especially at his age. He's got nothing left to prove. And unlike Colby, popular consensus among the fans is that he's a good dude. A lot of the fans love Masvidal and would love for him to just, I guess come back. But we'd be all right if he didn't. He gave us the record-breaking knockout against Ben Askren. That year where he was Fighter of the Year was just outstanding. And I just don't know why he keeps coming back. Well, this is his first time coming back, but I don't know why he's going to keep repeating. I guess sometimes UFC fighters dip out, and then they feel empty. They don't feel like they have that accomplishment. You ever see that movie Waterworld, where at the end, like Kevin Costner, I think it was, they finally find dry land, and they should be at peace, but he doesn't want to be there. And he says, I want to go back into the water. It's where I belong. I helped you guys out, but it's kind of like that with fighters. They want to leave the octagon and hang it up, but they realize they miss it. As much of the injuries and the pain that they're going through, they miss it. And if he comes back, a welterweight title shot is just not in the picture anymore. The sport's kind of moved on, even though Bilal Muhammad comes from that similar era. You're going to have Ian Gary, Shavkat, the younger dudes just coming in. But what if he wants to do entertainment service fights? If McGregor really wants to save his legacy, I think him versus Masvidal would probably be better than him versus Logan Paul. But let's go realistically. Who actively, right now, is in the roster at welterweight, active, who had a bit of a resurgence on the last pay-per-view card? Vicente Luque. That last fight, he came back to life. I never thought I was going to see another side of Vicente Luque like that after that Jeff Neal incident, but he did. And the thing is, for a caliber fighter of Jorge Masvidal, because Masvidal usually lost to the best of the best, I think he's still got some tread worth if he comes back to the UFC. Not a whole lot, but we might see him get his hand raised. And if you want to see Masvidal have a chance at winning, but also if he falls flat, okay, time to go back to retirement, Vicente Luque is definitely the fight to make. Because he was supposed to fight Nick Diaz, right? But Nick Diaz, he's off the rails now. I think it's pretty safe to say that he's done. And it's sad, I got friends who are in the BJJ realm, and they actually train with Nick, and he reaches out to the normal everyday guy. But obviously, Luque needs to keep his feet warm and keep it on moving, and Masvidal wants to find an opponent. So if you don't think the stars align, or if you have any objections or anything better matchmaking, please speak up or forever hold your peace. But yeah, bottom line, Masvidal versus Luque, that's the fight to make.